welcome along and welcome back to Purbeck Valley. We're heading down to the shop. We're a little bit back heavy at the moment because we have no front weight on this Vulture, and on the back you can see we've got our disc harrows that we are looking to sell and get rid of. At the moment we could actually get enough money from these to get us out of today's debt. But we would lose out on a little bit of money because we're unable to get these repaired and repainted before we sell them. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop these off here, get them there ready to sell later on, and hook up to the fertilizer spreader there. Get that filled with the bag of fertilizer we bought at the end of yesterday, and go and do a load of fertilizing contracts. We've got 4 available to us. 3 of them we picked up yesterday and are ready to go, and then there's a 4th that has popped up this morning. And so we've got one for 8,895, one for 3,601, and one for 2,901. So we're going to go through those. And then we've got field 25 as well that's come up. So we've got 18, 28, 35, and 25. Where are these located on the map? We've got 35 there. We've got 18 over this way somewhere because I can see. 18 is one over the back there. 25 is a field we actually did yesterday. And 28 is right over there. So I think our best bet is to work our way clockwise or anti-clockwise around everything. So if we start at 28, complete 28, we can then pick up 25 and get that done. Then move over to 18 at the far side and still looking for the roadway to get over to that. And then finally we'll go up the top and get 35 done as well. So let's get the cover off the top of this. I should be able to do that from the side here. I think I have that mod on. No, apparently not. Let's jump in the tractor and get the cover off that. And then we've got our tractor ready here. We only have a single bag of fertilizer, but that should be enough for the contracts. We'll turn this right down to the minimum amount we can spread. And that should then give our contracts a nice amount. I haven't got my rear weight on this tractor, and that's causing things to tip forward a little bit. So I might have to go and grab that before we put any more in here. And once we finish these contracts, I want to go and fertilize my own fields because I managed to correct the issue with those. And that means that we are now in a position where we're all done with our fields, getting them planted and set up, and we're ready to move on to some grass work. With this work we're doing now, I'm very much hoping we're going to have enough money to get the grass equipment we need and get all of our bales done tomorrow. Our first field is up here by the ruins. And how do I get into this field? There's no entrance to it from this side. Oh, looking at that. The entrance to this field is on the far side. Okay. So we'll have to turn around, and I think we're going to alter the order in which we do this, because obviously 28 is access from near to 35. So we'll turn around, we'll head up to 28. We'll do 28, 35, 18, and do this clockwise and pick up 25 as our last field to do today. I think the entrance to field 28 is down and through here, if I'm correct. We've got a lot of networks of roads and things down this way. We want to really come down and around here and just sort of weave our way down the sides of the field. And you can see it goes to a grass field up here, which is the other side of field 28. Looks like field 35 is down here as well, which is exactly what we want. And yeah, this road goes straight through the middle of this forested grass area here and down the side then of field 27 and into field 28. So such a long way round from where I originally thought this was. Thankfully though, we are here and we can get going. And yeah, I want to get this done and start spreading, and these should be pretty quick jobs today. We're getting through this contract fairly quickly. We're 52% complete and we've only done the outermost parts of the headlands. So I'm now going up and down. I've set myself a course with GPS and it's holding up fairly well. I expect us to be through this really quickly, and that is the joy of doing these fertilizer contracts today, is that all of them should go pretty quick and allow us to just do one after the other really quickly without costing us too much in fertilizer either. We've got it at a low rate of spread. The farmer isn't needing much to be actually spread on here. And as you can see, we've only used about 27 liters for doing most of this field so far. So I'm expecting us to have, whoa, slow that down. I'm expecting us to have most of this done with without too much cost. And if that's the case, we should be able to get through all of these fields without too much cost today. Contract is complete. So let's turn this off and we'll head off and do our next field. Brilliant. We are already one field down and it is 20 past 10. We can actually get ourselves out of the money issues right now, but I'm going to do that after our next field, and we'll start heading then over to field 18 because we might need some extra money in order to get some more fertilizer. Then first, I got to work my way through this maze and find my way to field 35. I think I've found the route down to it. It's somewhere down here is a roadway. Yeah, we got a roadway down here. Need to make sure I don't clip my trailer on here. And this should lead me straight down to 35. Exactly where I want to be. And I have a feeling we've done this field before. I have a feeling we may have had a contract out this way, but this will again get done fairly quickly, I think. Yeah, and away we go, and contract on its way. So we'll blast through this and then we're gonna head over and get field 18 done as well. This is going so much better than the previous day has. We're coming up to the end of the headland and already we're halfway through this contract. That is amazingly quick. I love the way that you can make quick money off fertilizing contracts. As long as you've got a little bit of money to get the fertilizer to actually do the contract and to get set up, you can very quickly raise cash with fertilizing contracts. And this is working out just as I'd hoped. And with this strip, we should have this contract completed very soon. Just a very little bit left. And there we go. That is contract done. So we'll head over now. And we got field 18. We've still got well over 900 liters of fertilizer. So I think this trailer will do all 4 of these contracts we've got today. Once we get these 3 cleared off, we will get them collected and we'll go and do field 25 and we'll see how much money we have left to get the rest of what we want to get done today done. I still don't know how you get to field 18 without ending up driving down the sides of other fields. And in fact, I don't think there is a way. We've had 17 down here before for a contract. And yeah, I cannot see any way to get down to these 2 fields at the back here without actually driving over another field. Now, this field here, this is huge. We've got a massive amount of field to do. And I think the best thing to do with this one, seeing as we have a bit of a large field, is let's get it time-lapsed and get this field done. And the contract is complete. There we go. I'm going to just finish off this road for completion's sake. But that is really good. That's another 8,000, nearly 9,000 in the bank for us off this. So what we'll do now is we'll get off here. We'll head up to field 25. We'll collect on the 3 contracts that we've already done. And we'll get the last contract done. And then we can turn our attention back to our own fields and getting some fertilizer on those and getting them finished off. So field 25 is just up here on the right hand side. I think we left the gate open from yesterday's weeding. Just pull this inside a little bit. Then we want to get our contracts. So field 18, that's awesome. That is nearly 9,000. So we'll collect that. We'll collect the 3,600 for field 28. And we'll collect the 2,900 for field 35. Oh, and look at this. We got 2 fertilizing contracts, field 8 and field 25. So in the interest of getting as much money together as we can right now, we will take both of these. So we'll accept 25, we'll accept 8, and we'll get 25 done. We've still got plenty of time today, and I don't think our fields are going to take us a very long at all to get done. So let's crack on here with field 25, get this done, and then we'll head up and we'll get field 8 done as well. Unsurprisingly, with the size of this field, we must be past 50% already with this. And we're just basically going to go up the middle of the field to finish it off. And then turn around and do the middle of the other part of this dogleg. It really is just 3 passes on here. Gets us the whole field done. So I'm really quite happy about how quickly field 25 has come off. There we go, 98% completed, so that is it finished. We can head up, get field 8 done, and it's still only 5 to 2 in the afternoon. And I don't think either of our fields are going to take very long to get spread at all. I love how tight this map feels and how much of a complete maze it is. I'm trying to work out the best routes to get up to field 8. I've worked out, I think it's through this farmyard up here, but I'm not 100% certain there could be roads absolutely anywhere between any of these fields. And it's just great for that. Really, really awesome. So we're just winding our way through here. In fact, I think this is a main road. This isn't a road to a farmyard. This is a main road that sort of winds its way through that farmyard there. And up and over to field 8 up here. Now, is the entrance going to be at this top corner, or do I need to go through field 6? Yeah, definitely can't get to it from this top corner. There does seem to be a patch further down, but no, here on the left, here is our entrance into field 8. We'll get the gate open, hop back into our tractor, and into the field we go. This is tight. Oh, wow, this is tight. Yeah, I wouldn't like to try and get a combine in that. That would be a bit much. However, we got the tractor in. Let's get spreading some fertilizer and get this contract knocked out as well. It really hasn't taken much to get this 72 complete. I haven't even got what feels like halfway through the field, and It's already telling me that this is going to be finished in absolutely no time flat. And this is why actually I haven't time-lapsed most of these spreading contracts today, because we really are just getting through them very, very quickly. And the time lapses would be massively short. Field 18 was the biggest field that we've done and did take a fair amount longer. There we go. That's field 8 done. And with that, I think we can head straight back down to the shop and go and grab ourselves a load of extra fertilizer and get the 2 fields that really matter to get done today. And that is our 2 fields on our own farm that are freshly planted with canola. Down and into the shop area. We'll get this parked up here and stop it right there. We need to collect on these 2 fertilizing contracts. So that's going to be another 5,500 from those. So collect on those. And that takes us up to 17,576. Now, if we come over to here, we do not need this. We're doing direct seeding. So this is absolutely not needed. We want to, so 3,152. Let's repair that. Yes. And repaint it. Yes. Up to 4,722. And that is going to take us over 20,000. So let's sell it. Yeah. Perfect. Right. So there we go. 20,871. Let's pop into the shop. And we'll have a look at what is currently available. Ooh, for 5,000, we've got a front mower. Now, this would allow us to mow and bale in one with our large class tractor. And for 5,599, that's a really nice price. So I think we're going to grab that. I think that would be a really good purchase, considering what we're going to need to do. So let's buy, and yes. Okay. Nothing else, though, in the shop that we need today, other than a couple of big bags of fertilizer. So we're going to buy both of those. That will get us started for 3,640. And we'll get those picked up and into our spreader. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to do both of our fields. We'll find out very quickly. And, oh, of course, I don't have the weight for the back of this tractor at the moment. So we're going to have to be very, very careful about lifting these 2 big bags into this. We'll keep them low, and we'll keep the actual weight towards the front. It might not be enough, though. Oh, maybe we need to get another weight. Maybe I just need to go and actually get the weight that we need for this tractor. We're all right at the moment. But I think the moment that I go and lift these up, it's gonna, yeah. The tractor is very front heavy. No, this isn't gonna work. Let's get the weight, and we'll hook that up and get these sorted properly, rather than having this tractor lean forward all the time. There we go. That is much better. Definitely holding the back of this tractor down this weight. And that means that we can load these in nice and easily. Another 2,000 liters into here. Oh, I really hope that that is enough fertilizer to do us. It would be great for us to not have to buy any more. Another 3,600 is going to throw us under 10,000 for this. And I don't think that we're going to be able to get away with this. We are only 31% full in here, and a whole load of fertilizer to apply. Let's go spread it, see how far we get on our fields. I think our fields won't actually take that long because of their shape. It's whether they will require a lot, and we will switch this over to automatic detection of levels, so that we're now doing the full amount that we need to. Go into here, and I think this is going to require a fair bit. Yeah, look at that. Wow. We are going to get through this fertilizer pretty quickly, I think. Could be worse, though. We have gone through the headlands. We've got a good spread on the headlands, and we've still got 17% left. Another bag of fertilizer might be all we need to finish this off on both fields, in fact. Yeah, we're above 15%. We're going to go below 15%, though, to finish this field off. I think buying another single bag of fertilizer should get the job done. In fact, we may get away with just a pallet of some bags with another 750 liters of fertilizer, and yeah, get this completed. So let's get these last little bits done. We've got a section there. Yeah, 750 liters might be all we need to get this job finished. So let's go and fill up with some bags. I'm not going to use the big bags. I'm going to go and grab just a pallet of bags of fertilizer. That should be a little bit cheaper. I think it's a fair amount more, I think, for the big bag. So the big bag is 1,800. The pallet would be 1,400. So we will purchase that. Buy that. Yes. Thank you. And then if we drive up beside it here, we will end up with a easy fill up. Like so, and then yeah, we'll head over to our other field. We've got 22%, 1,988 liters, and I think that should be enough to get today's jobs finished off. And yeah, put us in a really good position going into the second day of May, where we want to get a grass cut done and get ready for some more cow feed. All right, let's open this up. Interesting that we've got, what have we got planted in the roadway here? Is that, it's canola, that looks like sugar beet. That's interesting. That is definitely not what we've got planted in here. I managed to correct most of the problems with these fields. They were gonna come up patchy if I didn't. And you can see that patchiness still existing around the edge of the field. It really did not plant well with that combination we had. So I had to get that fixed. Having got that fixed, yeah, we still have a few parts of the field that are a little bit patchy and not great. But they're mostly around the headlands. So that's good news. We should get proper, healthy canola crops off these fields, rather than that patchy mess that seemed to be created with that subsoiler and direct seeder combination. This field is going through the fertilizer so quickly. Wow, we are down to 5% already. And I was originally going to time lapse this, but we are run out. We have 5% left. This is not going to be enough to finish this field. We are going to need another big bag in order to get this done. So I'm going to head down to the shop. We'll get this refilled and we'll go from there. So we're going to grab a Helm big bag, just the one. It's got 1,000 liters in it. I think if we do more than that, that is going to end up giving us an excess, and I want to try and avoid having an excess. I am slightly worried about how quickly we've gone through the money that we've earned today, but we have got ourselves a mower, which is very important. It means that we can now get stuff mowed and make money from silage when we need to, because we have a baler, we have a mower, and we have a setup for getting it converted into silage bales. So that is a good income that we've opened up there without having to have anything leased on a regular basis. And if we get that off and stop that there, hopefully this is going to be enough to finish this field. 1,449 litres. Please let this be enough to get this field done. The cost that we have looming at the moment that I know I need to do before harvest is a header for the combine. We got to lease a header for the combine, or if one turns up, we really want to get it purchased for the combine. It's 30,000 to purchase, so it's going to cost us about 15,000 for a second-hand one. And it's probably going to cost us maybe 1 to 2 grand to lease one. So in either case, we do need a little bit of money there ready to do harvest. That is the only thing we absolutely need for the harvest. And in fact, once we get this fertilizer down and get these fields done, they are done. We don't need to do anything more to our 2 canola fields prior to harvest in order to get them making, to get them ready. It is just a header we're going to need. What we have for our grass fields is we need to get those cut at least once, possibly twice, before harvest. So we need to get a tedder and a windrower as well, because we want to get the hay made for our cows too. Having said that, we get hay bales, cheap hay bales in the shop on a regular basis, and I'm tempted to start grabbing those when they appear. Look at that, we have completed this with 596 litres left, so we could possibly have got away with another one of those pallets to do that, but we definitely needed more fertilizer to get that field finished. But that has got the job done. We are fully finished as far as getting our canola fields done. There's no weeds on them, they're all prepared. We can just leave them to grow now until harvest. We need to turn our attention to the grass next time and get some grass work done. I don't think our cows are in need of feed yet, but they will be by the end of the year. So we're going to need some more hay bales, and we're going to need some more of the silage bales. So we'll get them done. In fact, next time we might save ourselves a little bit of cash and just go straight and do silage bales on all of them. We can do that combination of our baler and front mower to get that done. For now, though, we're going to leave this here. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below. Follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.